All right, so let's get this den chat set up. I'm just gonna get everything set up. So, just doing late night den chat. I guess my pre-chat before I go to my Friday night chat where I'm usually in North York Center. So, if you're gonna, be in a chat or something like that. But thank you for coming and welcome to my live stream. So. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. Be more Rahan, what's going on, homie? What's going on? I'm just doing a quick live stream here, checking it out and seeing how it's gonna go. Yes, Life Reset Thailand. Thank you very much for coming and supporting my stream. Thank you, Ron, for coming in. You guys, Ron, you had an entertaining stream. And yeah, I've not been streaming since last week. I haven't streamed, I only streamed 2 days really last week. The reason that I'm not streaming is because, like the rest of you guys, I've been watching Cheap Charlie. So I guess you guys, we've been kind of enthralled with Cheap Charlie, his adventures in Bangkok and his adventures in Malaysia. So yeah, I've been watching Cheap Charlie. So obviously I didn't go live, but I noticed that he wasn't live today. He wasn't live today, which is kind of odd because usually he's going live every day and he's streaming for 12 hours. So it pretty much negates the need for anybody else to stream, right? So basically what happened is I'm not streaming and a lot of you guys aren't streaming because we're watching Cheap Charlie. Thanks for coming to my chat, guys. Yeah, he's getting smashed by Ed Sweeney. Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw that. Yes. That's right. Ed Sweeney, I saw he landed in Bangkok. Yes, Mr. Ed Sweeney. So yeah, so he's got competition to deal with, he's got all of this other stuff that he's got to deal with as well. Am I monetized? Yeah, it looks like I'm monetized. I am monetized. Yes, if you look at my channel, I am monetized channel. I was just gonna check. I was like, am I monetized? And I had to check if I'm monetized. Keith Jenkins, salute. Thank you, Keith Jenkins, for coming to my chat and giving me a little bit of support. So thanks very much. So yeah. I saw that. I saw that he was working out. Yeah, I saw his stream and I saw that Cheap Charlie was having a good workout. Be more run. I can't believe Arthur's side of the game. I got Jovan. Jovan has been one of my biggest supporters for a long time. Jovan, he helped me with my watch hours. He helped watch my videos, Jovan. So thank you very much for giving me that support initially before I was monetized to get my watch hours. So thanks very much, Jovan. I want to thank you for that. And thank you, Be More Ron, with my first super chat of the night. My first and only super chat of the night. I noticed, yeah, I'm monetized. It works. Yeah, I'm monetized. It works. Thanks, Be More Ron. And so basically, I was going to say that, yeah, I'm monetized, but I don't do, I want to be clear. I have a couple of things that I got to say. The first thing is that I might not be going to Philippines in December, and it's not because of work, and it's not because of money. It's because, technically it's because of work. One of my coworkers is moving during December, that last week. No, not a big deal, Arthur side of the game. Not a big deal. He's moving in the Christmas break period, right? So I'm trying to coordinate with him because he's the assistant manager and I'm the manager. We're just trying to coordinate so that, hey, something Wong in the building. Something Wong is in the house. I got something Wong. I got Be More Ron, Jovan, Keith Jenkins, salute. I always have the really big names in my chat. Arthur side of the game. Thank you guys for coming to my chat. So no. He has to move houses. He's moving houses. So he decided to do it during the last week of December. So because I can't have both of us without, I can't have my employees without a manager, we're going to have to just figure out something as far as, how to delegate, who's going to be in charge over the Christmas holidays. So I'm trying to figure that out. But it may delay me getting to Philippines by a couple of weeks. It's not a big deal. Plus, I haven't bought my ticket yet. I was going to have to buy my ticket next week. I was going to have to buy my ticket next week by November the 20th. I usually buy my ticket 1 week in advance. I usually buy my ticket. Yo, guys, go subscribe to my friend Jovan. He's really helping me out. So I usually buy my ticket approximately 1 month in advance before I fly, right? But because I'm not certain I'm going to have the time off, and also I heard that the price of the tickets is also very high. I heard like when I went to Philippines, I paid an extremely high price for my flight. I paid $3,500 for the flight, which is insane. But thank you, Philippines. Yeah, Ron is amazing. I like Ron's stream from Baltimore. I don't know what the weather's like this weekend in Baltimore, Ron, but I think it might be rainy because of the hurricane. But yeah, man, I'll be for sure. I'll be in your stream, man. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to my stream, my little Thursday night stream, and thank you, Philippines, for your donation. Thanks for your super chat, man. Yeah, man. Congratulations. Yes, I'm monetized. Yes, MJB, I am monetized. I just got monetized, I think last week. I got monetized last week, Thursday. So 1 week exactly I've been monetized, and I had a little super chat here and there. So thank you guys for kind of coming into my chat and talking. Keith Jenkins, Arthur Side of the Game, Be More Ron, Sean the Prawn, you guys, Jovan, all been supporting me very much. So thanks very much for that. And DWP, man. Thank you guys. Last week guys, I don't know how many of you guys remember from last week. Last week we had that controversy with Capio and the boss. It was a little bit on Friday night, so that was kind of wild. That was wild this Friday night. I was kind of scared, about what was going on in the chat, and they're both guys that I remember when I first went into Barry's chat. That's where I met Capio, right? Because Capio was in Barry's chat. I knew Capio only from Barry's chat. I didn't know Capio from Cheap Charlie's chat. I met Capio when I was in Barry's chat. I used to go in Barry's chat, and Capio was one of the new guys that came in chat. I was like, who's this new guy? And of course, Barry modded him, so I know Capio from that time. I don't know him from Cheap Charlie. Oh, Nitro's in the house. Castles Beth. Wow. Castles Beth only appears when I'm doing my live stream. I never see your I saw your community post, Castles Beth, but I never see your when you're going live. But guys, Castles Beth is one of the most beautiful Filipinas. If you guys like beautiful Filipinas, then go follow Castles Beth. Really beautiful lady, and also a big supporter of my channel. So thank you. And Jovan, you and Castles Beth must be friends. Jovan and Castles Beth, you guys got to connect. Keith Jenkins, I'm sure he already connected to Castles Beth already. Something Wong in the house. I got all of my very loyal viewers. Thank you guys for coming to my stream tonight. And yeah, we were talking about Cheap Charlie, that he's in Bangkok. He's in Thailand. And we were in the chat. I don't know if we were in this chat or if we were in Barry's chat. We were talking about Cheap Charlie, right? Because he's in Thailand, and the urge of the crowd is like they want him to go to Pattaya, but he is more reflective. He's being more, he's looking more insightful into himself, and he's going to do the things that he wants to do. So he's going into the north of Thailand. So obviously, there's Ed Sweeney came on the scene now, and now Ed Sweeney he's in Bangkok, and he's probably gonna head straight to Pattaya. Hello, Nita Vlog. What's up, Nita? Nita is the sweet lady that always takes care of me when I'm in the Philippines. So Nita is the lady that I put in the is the one that I put in my thumbnail for my. So Nita, can you connect up with Jovan, please? He's a good friend of mine. But anyways, we were saying Cheap Charlie. He's being insightful, and he's going to the north. He's looking at the temples. He went to some city with the monkeys, but then Ed Sweeney came. So Ed Sweeney came into the genre. He came into Bangkok, and yeah, he's definitely gonna drain Cheap Charlie. And I don't know if we're gonna see those 12-hour streams from Cheap Charlie because Ed Sweeney's there. But I don't know what Ed Sweeney's plan is now that he's in Thailand. I don't know if he's planning to go to Pattaya, but from what I saw, he was in Bangkok. I couldn't watch the stream for long because I was at work. When I saw that he was live, I was at work. So, but we'll see what happens, man. But yeah, Yeah, Nita and Jovan, you guys need to hook up. Nita, Jovan can really help your channel, Nita. So I want you to hook up and you know, I want you guys to be friends online. So but anyways, guys. Yeah, you're cooking. Okay, Nita, it's okay. If you're cooking, it's all good, Nita. Castles Beth, no, Castles Beth. Castles Beth, do not send me super. Castles Beth, do not send. There's some people that you want to send super chats and some people you don't want to send. Castles Beth, I don't want her send super chat because she's in the Philippines. And, it's not, I don't feel it's right for someone in the Philippines to super chat me. But thank you very much, Castles Beth. I'll send you that money right back. I'm gonna send that money right back to you, Castles Beth. Okay, thank you, Castles Beth. Thank you very much. I hope you, Keith, Castles Beth. Did you and Keith Jenkins connect? So yeah. So anyways, what was I talking? I was at yeah. So Ed Sweeney is in Thailand. So do you guys know if Ed Sweeney's planning to go to Pattaya or is he gonna do the whole sabbatical thing and go to like the temples and visit all the monuments in Thailand? And he's not going to Pattaya. I don't think that's his personality. I think that Ed Sweeney would want to go to Pattaya, want to hit up the beer bars. He seems like that kind of a guy. He doesn't seem like the type of guy that wants to do a sabbatical or go into the farm country of Thailand and all of this. But I think if you want to get some insight into Cheap Charlie, I think it's still interesting to watch Cheap Charlie's vlogs. And he's doing these long vlogs, like 8 hour live streams, just insane. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to my chat. Like I said, I'm gonna do one tomorrow, depending on who's live. I have to kind of squeeze in because I know everybody's going live. If they're overseas, they're going live, and I'm not overseas, so there's nothing in it for me to be going live. Oh, thank you, Ty Z. Ty Z is in the house. Thank you very much, Ty Z. Thanks for taking care of that. Yeah, so there's not much content for me in my home country in Toronto for me to really do the good live stream. I need to get my new phone, and I'm gonna get a webcam. I'm gonna try to get a webcam this weekend, and I'm gonna head out to Asia depending on my work availability, and yeah. So yeah, and I'm thankful that I have all these beautiful ladies in the chat. I have Nita and I have Castles Beth. Anita and Castles Bet, two of the most beautiful ladies in the Philippines, are in my channel right now, guys. If you want to say hello, you can say hello to them. They're very beautiful ladies in the Philippines. Nita Vlog and Castles Beth, two of my sweet ladies in the Philippines. Thank you guys for supporting me. And thank you to my regular viewers, the ones that want me to go to Thailand, the ones that want me to go to Philippines. Yeah. Yeah, Keith Jenkins. I don't know if Castles Beth connected with Keith Jenkins, but he's the one guy that you want in your corner. I know that Barry the Boss does rely a little bit on Keith Jenkins, and yeah, we'll see how it goes with Keith Jenkins. And Keith Jenkins, I haven't seen Keith Jenkins go live in a while either, but I was in his live and he was really good. He was good. He has his friend Kelly Cadwell go into the chat, and he gives some real good insight. But yeah, so that's Toronto Brad, and yeah, these are my people. Thank you guys for showing up. Arthur, Nitro Freak, Nita, Castlesbeth, Jovan. Thank you guys, man. You guys have been really hardcore, man. Thanks for supporting me. Be More Ron. Thanks for guys for coming into my chat, man. And yeah, Arthur's side of the game, of course, and you too as well. Thanks, guys. So, anyways, guys, it's almost the weekend. So you guys, How many of you guys are actually in Southeast Asia right now, with the exception of my Filipino friends? How many of you guys actually are in Thailand or Philippines or Cambodia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Bali, Singapore right now? You guys already there, or what's the deal? Just had to get a drink there. My throat got a little itchy. Jovan, what's up, Holmes? All right, Jovan and Castlesbeth are hooking up. Thank you very much. Yo, Jovan, Castlesbeth, a very beautiful lady, so you better make sure you watch all of her live streams. And same thing, also, Jovan, go and hook up with Nita. Nita is also a very beautiful lady. Make sure you also hook up with her as well. And Nita is the one that you saw on my promo. Is there something wrong with my chat? I don't know. Am I seeing the chat? Is everything? Let me see. Am I missing the chat? What's going on? Why is the chat seems a little slow? Maybe it's me. I don't know. But yeah. So is Charlie live? I don't know what happened to Charlie's. If he's still doing his 8-hour vlogs. I just noticed that he wasn't live. Maybe he is live now. And so that's probably the reason why I'm not seeing most of my regulars in here. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, thanks, guys. And yeah, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, guys. Let me know what's up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Wow, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up, actually. Oh, he's not live. Okay. What do you think, Thomas? Do you think he's just taking a break today, or what happened to Charlie? Why he's not going live today? You think he got tapped out from doing all those 8-hour and 12-hour live streams? I mean, that was a lot of work. I'm assuming it's taking a lot out of him to do those like monster live streams, and maybe he just wanted to take a break for a couple of days, but at least to give me a chance to go live, because for the past, like I said, for the past 3 or 4 days, I couldn't go live. Well, I didn't, it's not that I couldn't go live, but again, out of respect, and also because I know nobody would watch, I was just waiting to see if he would have a break in his live streams and I would go live and see how my audience is doing, which is a much smaller audience than his. And, see Jovan and Thomas Crown, Castlesbeth. Guys, I can't give enough credit to Jovan. Jovan, let me just check out your channel, because I want to make sure that I give you a good, proper hookup. Because Jovan he helped me before I even monetized Jovan, so I want to make sure that I'm giving him a good support here. And I want to give him the same support that he gave to me. I'm going to give, I have the notifications on for all of your videos, Jovan. All of your videos I have the notifications on, so when you go live or anything like that, I can see it. So maybe you just haven't been doing anything, because I got your notifications on, so I should be seeing you when you go live. So Castlesbeth, what's going on with you today, Castlesbeth? It seems like my regular chatters are quite quiet. I guess it's just me and you, Castlesbeth. What's going on with you, and how's your shop going? You're doing okay today? And Castlesbeth is in the house, man. It's a few minutes after 9 a.m. in Thailand. Oh, he'll go live some point today? Okay, it's possible. But usually what I've been noticing is Cheap Charlie goes live around 8 o'clock. Usually he's live at like 8 a.m. He's live. He's live. But okay, whatever. If he's going to go live later, I will be tuning into that. And like I said, I got my crew here. Castlesbeth's been like tight with me for like a long time. So yeah, maybe, you know what I was thinking? I was like, hey, maybe we could do like a follow along where we can kind of watch what Charlie's up to in Thailand on my computer, because I can even put it on my screen. Like if I turn on my TV, we can even watch on the TV behind whatever Charlie's up to, and we can just do that too. Just say, hey, Charlie's on the TV, and we can just kind of follow along and see if we can give some commentary on that. Timor Brown, why are your ads in Tagalog? Oh, really? Are they? Oh, you know what? Maybe that's insane. Be more Ron. That's insane. Maybe you have a Filipino friend at your house. I don't know why my ads are in Tagalog. That's a that's insane. I get my ads are no wonder my ads is very low revenue. It's in Filipino. That's very hilarious, B Moron. It doesn't matter to me because the ad revenue. I'm never gonna make a lot of ad revenue. I get about 500 views a day or less. So that's never gonna be a problem for me, Ron. I only make 500. Sorry, I only get 500 views a day. So the whether it's in Tagalog or in English probably makes no difference. But and a lot of my audience, I think about 20% of my audience is in the Philippines. So I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be like Barry. That I'm not gonna get rich from the YouTube. I'm not gonna run this as a business like Barry. If I was gonna run a business, I'd probably do what the other guys online do, which is they set up their marketing sales agency, and or they work on the Upwork or freelancer.com websites, or they do some other type of multi-level marketing. But I'm not gonna be able to do YouTube and make a living. In fact, I got a raise today from my work. They gave me a nice raise, so I I just can't see myself doing YouTube as a full-time gig, like doing it and just focusing like how every day when you guys come home after work, depending on where you live, Barry has a format. He's like, okay, I got a 5-point bulletin. We're gonna discuss what the travel plans in Asia, or setting up a business in Asia, or retiring in Asia. He always has that type of a game plan that made him the number one live streamer in the genre. That support you, but I can't understand what they are selling unless it's in English. It's all good, Ron. Don't worry about the ads. It's all good, Ron. It's for me. It doesn't make a difference, right? We're just here to have fun, and like I said, it's the weekends coming up. I'll be live streaming at least on Friday and Saturday, maybe on Sunday too. So it's all good, Ron. I'll be streaming on the weekend. Okay, Homer Simpleton, I will do. I won't mod you. I modded Jovan. I modded Castles Beth, and I modded Nita Vlog. So yeah, man, I got some good mods in the house, man. So yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna pick up this weekend. I will pick up I'm gonna pick up the webcam. You guys keep telling me, "Oh my God, you're not in 4K or whatever." So I'll pick up the 1080p webcam, so that you guys can get the 1080p, and then I'll pick up a new phone with the 4K or the 1080p again, so that when I'm on the streets, when I'm live streaming on the streets, I'll be in like that 4K as well. So you will see a difference in my yeah, I'll get the 4K. I'll get the what do you guys call it? The iPhone 15 Pro X, whatever the top phone is. I don't know. I'm not like technically savvy kind of guy. So, but I'll get whatever the guy at the store says to buy that's gonna make me cool. Got any grannies in the pipeline? I have Nita is in the chat. Nita is in the chat. You guys know Nita. And actually Castles Beth is in the chat. Big money baller, Ron. I wish, man. I wish. Actually, next weekend I'm going to the training to become a certified lift truck trainer. So I'm going to be like teaching people how to drive the lift trucks. So I have to do a training class to train people how to do the lift trucks. So I'll be doing a training class. So I'll be doing that next weekend. So next weekend I won't be streaming live. So this weekend is the only weekend you're going to see me for about 2 weeks. Then next weekend I'll be in training for teaching people how to do lift truck training. Yeah, it's basically a forklift. It's a forklift, but the lift truck is not. It's not propane. It's the lift truck is in the warehouse, and it's electric. The forklift the forklift is a bit bigger, and it has like the propane tank usually, but sometimes the forklift is electric, and it's a little bit bigger than the lift truck. So it's not exactly the same, but they're pretty close. Forklift, lift truck, it's pretty close. It's pretty much the same shit. Uh, yeah. So, but I'm going to be using it inside the Amazon warehouse, right? So they want to have very specific type of training before you use the lift truck in there. So I got to do that, and then and on top of that, remember, I don't work for Amazon, but I work kind of like as a facility manager. So I need to deal with contractors coming in and out of the building. I have my own staff inside of the building as well. So yeah. But yeah, you can drive. You can drive a lift truck unlicensed. There are a lot. You can just go to a warehouse and yeah, you can. You don't need to have a license to. Like most warehouses, they might not even ask you for it for a license. I don't know how it is, but a lot of these places they don't care. As long as you can drive it, I guess they don't care, right? Because in the warehouse, they just want to. Basically, all they want to do inside of a warehouse is they want to move stuff from one spot to the next, right? Inside the warehouse. And it's not like the city is gonna come in and check if the guy's license. The only time I guess they're gonna come and check is if somebody gets killed, right? If somebody gets killed, then the city will come in, or the province, or whatever, the state's gonna come in and find out what happened, what will cause workplace injury. Oh, unlicensed or untrained forklift driver driving the forklift, right? So yeah. Homer Simpleton, that's very nice. Actually, if I was gonna buy a car, if I was going to buy a car, I'm going to buy. I told my boss. My boss said, "Brad, why don't you buy a car?" And I said, "You know me, I don't really plan to stick around in Toronto." I told my boss, I was planning to go to Asia, maybe to go to Malaysia or something like that. Maybe go to Philippines. I told my boss, but yes, if I have to buy a car, I would get it's a Cadillac. I don't know if you guys heard like a Cadillac. They have this like little Cadillac. It's got a four doors, and it's like they call it a CTS or a VTS, something like that. And it looks like it looks like a little sedan. It kind of like a little bit like a BMW or something like that. But I like the look of it. I like American cars. If I was gonna get the Japanese car, I would probably go with the Nissan or the Infinity. You know, yeah, CTS, yeah, STS, yeah, like that, yeah. They look like cool cars, So maybe that, or yeah, Infinity G35 is my style. Infinity G35 or Toyota Corolla STD. So funny. Michael Myers. Michael Myers has jokes. Yes, or the STD, Cadillac STD. Oh man. So, anyways, yeah. So, but I'm glad I got a nice chat here going. I got Castles Bet in the chat, Keith Jenkins, Arthur's side of the game, Joe Vaughn in the chat. Got all my peeps in the chat. Nita vlog. I got Reset Life Thailand. The Raw Dog STD model. Actually, you know what? Even sometimes a basic car is a good car. Like you can just get a Honda Accord, like a brand new one, of course, not the old one. You can get like a brand new Honda Accord, and you're laughing, man. Or you can get a brand new Toyota Corolla, and that's still a nice car. It's just the problem with a Toyota Corolla or a Honda Accord is that everybody has one, right? You lose a little bit of individuality when you go with the Japanese cars because basically everybody gets the Accord or everybody gets the Corolla or everyone gets the Civic, right? Because they're just basic, strong, reliable, powerful cars. And if you're gonna get a car, you get the most reliable car that you can get, which is either a Toyota or a Honda, or even a Hyundai, and you go with their staple model, right? Which is for Honda, it's either their Accord or the Civic, and for Toyota, it's the Corolla or the Camry. They're both solid cars. Like you get a Camry, Corolla, Civic, Accord. You can't go wrong. Like those cars will never die. Like you got to basically drive that car off the cliff for something to go wrong with it, right? It's just that type of a car. So yeah. But anyways, guys, this is Toronto Brad. I'm doing my chat. Thanks for get a scooter. Well, that's what I was telling my boss. I'm like, well, why do I need to get a car, boss? Because I want to go to Asia, right? I want to be in Philippines, or I want to be in Singapore, I want to be in Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, Malaysia. Why would I want to get a car? Because I don't want to be a car. Getting a car signifies permanence, right? In your location. If I get a car, I'm stuck. I feel like if you get a car, you're in your location. You cannot have freedom of movement outside of your country because you're kind of stuck with your car there, and because then you got to deal with more stuff that's more permanent and attached to your residence. Whereas if you don't have a car, I'm just free to just take off. I don't have to worry about it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I have to get a car, I'll get a car, I guess. I don't have nothing against getting a car, I guess. If I have to, I'll get one. I'll probably get a nice little Cadillac or something. No, I'm into the sedans. I'm not into the trucks. If I have to get a car, I'll get a Corolla or a Civic or a Camry, Accord. But my dream car would be, I would like to get a Cadillac or this STS, VTS, or the Infiniti G35 or G37. I don't know which one, but something like that. A little bit more luxury, a little bit more individuality than just a more cookie cutter car. If I had to get one. Marvin Jones, salute Marvin Jones. Thank you for coming to my chat. Somebody from, I believe this is one of the from Barry's chat, right? You're from Barry's chat. Thank you for coming to my stream, Marvin Jones. Thanks very much. Do appreciate it. And yeah, we're just talking about, work and trying to figure out the travel plans for Christmas. We're getting pretty close to November the 20th, right? So that's when I plan to buy my ticket to the Philippines. But at the present moment, I'm not sure that I can take off at the end of December. I'm thinking it's going to probably be the beginning of January. So I don't know what Barry's planning, but we'll have to see, Yeah, thank you, Exit to Thailand. Welcome to the Toronto Brad channel, my man. Thank you for your nice comment on my stream. Hello, internet monsters in the house asking about Ning. By the way, I'm on Ron's Instagram and I saw his girlfriend. He has a girlfriend called Ning and she's very beautiful. So if you go on my Instagram or if you go on Ron's Instagram, you will see Ning, and she's very, very beautiful lady. She is. And she loves Ron. Apparently, she's not like most other bar girls. She actually seems to be genuinely in love with Ron, which I got to give him credit. I don't know how you did that, but she really loves you. And I'll be looking forward to seeing your adventures in Thailand with Ning. It's going to be quite amazing to see the dichotomy of Ron and Ning. All anybody here can remember from Ron's live streams from Thailand is Ning saying all she wants is one special night. That's what she said. She just wants one special night. And Ron didn't give it to her. Ron got drunk. Ning is crying about she wants her special night, and Ron's drunk and he's dancing in the middle of the street. And Ning is like, all I want is one. All through the whole vlog, she's just saying, all I want is one special night. I just want. So, man, that was kind of funny in a way. But you were drunk, Ron, so you don't even know. You probably don't even remember what happened that night. But we all remember because we were watching it. Yeah. She's not a bar girl. I never said she was a bar girl. Did I say that Ning's a bar girl? I never said she's a bar girl. I don't think I did. Oh, that's good. Wow, the Dow went up. That's good for me because I own a lot of stocks. If the Dow went up 5%, I don't pay attention to it because if you look at the fluctuation day to day of the stocks, it's not good, right? You're gonna drive yourself a little bit crazy. Yeah, So yeah, that's excellent news about the stock market. I own a lot of stocks. I own about. I don't want to say how much because then I don't want to be judged by how much I own or how little stocks I own. But I'll say it's in the tens and tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands. Let's put it like that. So, you know, but I don't own a lot. I'm not rich or anything like that. I just have a few stocks that I own here and there. And then I also just keep some cash on me as well. I have a little bit of cash, not much. And I have my little supporters here, like Castle's Beth. Such a beautiful lady. And I have Nita Vlog, again, another beautiful lady. So I have these two beautiful ladies, Castle's Beth and Ning, and I have Jovan also. Big ups, man, to Jovan. She's been a big supporter. You've got 3 figures in stocks. Wow, Ron, you're doing much better than me because I don't have 3 figures in stocks. So I can tell you that right now. I don't keep 3 figures in stocks. So I have cash, but I don't keep all of that in stocks. Bread. Will you be doing a 12-hour stream? No, I will not do a 12-hour stream in the Philippines. Maybe I will do an hour and a half. When I was in the Philippines, I did streams. If you want to see the types of streams I'm going to do when I'm in the Philippines, here, I'll show you what I will do in the Philippines. I will just post a link. I already was in the Philippines. You guys know what I'm going to do when I'm in the Philippines. You guys were watching my live streams when I was in the Philippines. Just use the phone here to search up my live streams when I was in the Philippines, and you'll see. So Malate, and then I go Toronto Brad, and you'll see the live streams that I did when I was in Philippines. That's exactly what I plan to do. So if I go here and I just copy my link here, just give me 1 second. I'll post it in the chat. You guys can check out the streams that I did when I was in Philippines. It's pretty cool. Toronto Brad. So I'm gonna go into the chat. I'm gonna post a link here for you guys. This is the types of stream I did when I was in the Philippines. I think it was about a 2-hour stream. You guys can check that out. So this stream I did was in was Malate. Was this Malate? Nita, you were with me, right? Nita, you were with me, right, when I was in Malate. So Nita knows about this. I went to the Korea town in Malate by Robinson. And there's a park there. They have a little hard surface park with some water fountain features. And we were just sitting there, we chilling out. Went to the mall, went to the Denny's at the mall. We hung out in Malate for about 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours actually in Malate. So Nita knows. So this is what I did. I basically vlogged the whole night. I vlogged the whole night when I was in Malate, so that you guys could kind of come along with me and Nita. And see, what kind of adventures we got into. We were walking down the street, and it wasn't that scary, you get the impression from when you watch YouTube that Malate is like a scary place, but Nita and me were there, and we were just chilling, and we weren't scared at all. Nothing happened. We didn't get mugged. Nobody was. No one was like scaring us or anything like that. We were pretty chill, man. We had a good time. When we were in Malate. I liked it a lot. So yeah, I could totally see myself, doing that type of a stream when I'm back in the Philippines. Yeah, Brad, if I do a long stream at the fiestas in the provinces, you could smash the content. As a warehouse manager, do you give out write-ups to employees? Yes, of course. Of course I give write-ups. I have a paper. I don't know what you call it. I forget what you call it. We have the paper, it's like the three-part paper when you write up the employee. So you get a copy, the employee gets a copy, and the head office gets a copy. So you do that three-part write-up. You write up the employee's name, what's the issue, what's the employee going to do to improve their performance, and then you have them sign it, and then you sign it, and then you send one copy up to head office. Keep one in my filing cabinet, and then I give one to the employee to reflect on. So they can reflect on what their performance issues are, and then what they need to do to improve their performance, improve their job performance. So yeah, I do write-ups, and but mainly I'm like you guys always say I'm like a nice guy, so I'm a nice boss, right? So I'm always trying to encourage people to do better, and sometimes when you're working in a warehouse, you might have an aspiration for a better job. You want to be an engineer. You just got locked out into like a manual labor job, but maybe you wanted to be an engineer, you want to be a doctor, physicist, scientist. You don't want to be a warehouse worker. So sometimes an employee can get into a rut and be like, not perform well because they have their mind somewhere else. They just don't care. But you got to make them care because you have targets that you got to hit. You have people that you have a contract with that expect a certain level of service. And if the employees are not into it, then that's going to cause a problem for you and for your company, right? So obviously, I need to get my people at 100% or at a peak performance. And if they can't do that, then obviously we're going to have a problem, right? But anyways, that's life anyway. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I could do a 10-hour stream on the steps of 7-Eleven, but on Soy Bacao. I could do a 10-hour stream on Soy Bacao. Yeah, I could do that. Castles Bet, you still here, Castles Bet? Come on, Castles Bet. What's up, Holmes? How come you're not chatting with me, Castles Bet? Grasshopper, thank you for coming in the chat. Yeah, Be More Ron is a very smart guy. Obviously, he's a very smart guy. If he has over 100,000 in stocks, then obviously he's a very smart guy. He knows what he's doing, and he has job freedom because he works for himself, right? Because he's doing Uber. He has job freedom. He can leave anytime he wants, right? And with 100,000 in the bank, easy for him to book his flight and to fly out anytime he wants, right? He doesn't have to. For Be More Ron, technically, he doesn't really have to do his job. I think Be More Ron is the type of guy, he might just be better off just staying in Asia than coming back to the United States to do Uber, because he doesn't have to come back. He's not a manager or anything. He's just working for himself. And he could make more money just doing the YouTube thing, probably in Thailand or Philippines or Asia, anywhere in Asia. He'll make more than I think he can make on Uber. But it's his call. Plus, he's doing Uber and he's making his live stream money at the same time. So maybe it worked for him. I don't know. But I think he would make a lot more like Charlie. I think he could make more, just base himself out in Thailand. Oh, 3 figures. I thought you said 6 figures. 3 figures. Ron, come on, man. My throat's a little dry. Thanks, guys, for giving me the thumbs up. Thanks for coming to my chat. I feel like I'm sounding a bit like Capio. He always gives these very deep, thought-provoking live streams. He's got deep insight into stuff that's happening around him and stuff that's happening on YouTube and what's happening between creators. And I was so surprised to learn Capio is such a young guy. He seems like so mature, so wise. I thought the guy was older than me. And then I find out, I'm probably 20 years older than that guy. I find out I'm 20 years older than Capio. Guy comes on the YouTube, he sounds like he's like my grandfather. Yeah. No, that's no, it's not my employee of the month. No, it's that's my degree in management. That's my management degree on the wall. It's not a employee of the month. Yeah. That's my degree from 30 years ago, right? 30 years ago when I graduated from university. 30 years now. Insane. I graduated from university 30 years ago. Is it 30 years ago? Not quite 30 years. 27, 28 years ago. I graduated. I graduated from university 28 years ago. My God. I'm old, man. I'm old, man. Shit. I'm an old man. It's so sad. You always think to yourself, oh man, when you're a certain age, what you're going to feel like, what you're going to look like. And when you finally get to that age, you're like, now I'm that age that I never wanted to be when I was 20 years old. But now I'm that age, and then I just got to deal with it, right? I'm that age, man. So what can I do? I'm basically a senior citizen, man. Technically, I'm a senior citizen, man. Pretty much, right? I'm a senior citizen. And, but I still kind of feel like a kid, right? Even though I'm a senior citizen, you guys see my YouTube and, I'm dancing and stuff like that. So, yeah. You guys are Castle's Beth is in the house, and Joe Vaughn is in the house. Grasshopper, Be More Ron, Exit to Thailand, Something Wong. Thank you guys for supporting my chat tonight, and yeah, man, thanks guys for coming in. I never expect that I would get such a strong showing from you guys tonight, but I do appreciate it very much, man. I mean, back in the day, I would have like 6 or 7 in my chat. Now I have regularly 20 people in my chat. And we discuss going to Thailand. We discuss other YouTubers that are in our genre, that are in our friendship circle, or that are in our circle. There's Ben Newton. I guess Ben Newton's getting ready to go live. He popped in my stream, Mr. Ben Newton. I heard that you had a very successful week. I saw your community post, Ben Newton. I saw your post about $1,000 on your bed. I saw that, Ben Newton. I saw that. Yeah, man. I saw. At what age does one become a senior citizen? Be more run, I would say, at my age. When you get to 50 years old, you're a senior citizen. I think at 50 years old, you're a senior citizen. At 50 years old, you're a senior citizen. Be more run. And I'm a senior citizen, man. I'm 50 years old. Look at my head. Look at my head. Oh my God. Look at that. And look at my forehead. Look at my forehead. I have wrinkles in my forehead. Look at that. Oh my God, I have wrinkles in my forehead. Like I said, man, when you're a kid, when you're 20, you're like, shit, I'll never be 50, man. Like, screw that shit. I ain't gonna be 50. And then it happens. And now I'm 50, man. I'm like, what the hell? How did that happen, man? That sucks. 50, and your body doesn't work the same way it used to. When we're in Thailand, the funny thing is, right, we go to Thailand, right, and walking down the street, and there's always, when when you're walking down Beach Road, or if you're walking down Sukhumvit, like let's say you're walking down Sukhumvit in Bangkok, or if you're walking down Beach Road in Pattaya, you know, there are always those Indian guys there, and they're like, "Hey, dude, come," and the Indian guys will call you over, right? And they'll be like, "Hey, look at this, look what I got here," and they'll show you like their App Calais, their Cialis, their fake Viagra, their Camagra. They got all of it. You're like, what? You're like, oh man. If I was 20 years old, I wouldn't need any of this stuff. But like when you're like old, give me the Camagra. Give me some of the App Kelly. you know. It's crazy, man. But that's life, man. Like I said, that's just life, man. Yeah. Yeah, street life. So Ben Newton's in the chat. So Ben Newton, what do you think about Cheap Charlie's streams? What do you think about his like 8 and 12 hour marathon streams in Thailand? Have you been enjoying Cheap Charlie's streams, Bear? I mean, Ben, do you think they've been pretty good? Willan G, another beautiful Filipina lady. Willan G is in the house, man. Thank you very much, Willan G, for coming into the house. The house that Brad built for Willan G. Thank you. Boo hoo. Thank you very much. Yeah, boo hoo. We've been just talking about life. We're just shooting the breeze here. I was just telling these guys, boohoo, that when you were in school, right, you're like 18 or 19 years old, you can never imagine yourself as 50 years old. Like you'll never you'll be like, me 50, that ain't happening, right? And then it happens, right? You're like, what the hell happened? Where did things just go south on me, right? So yeah, I'm just telling these guys about it, and I'm just saying, yeah, it's just the way life is, right? We just get old, and it just happens. There's probably not much that we can do. But anyways, guys, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Let these guys know what's up in this chat, and who cares what Tom and Ben think? They're drunk losers. Is it true that I'm related to Gary Coleman? Funny that you asked me that, internet monster. I've been recently, internet monster. If you check my YouTube history on YouTube, you will see that all I've been watching lately is Gary Coleman. I just love Gary Coleman. I love watching the old show, Different Strokes. That there was this old white guy called Mr. Drummond, and he adopted these two kids from Harlem. And they were black, right? And one was a tall kid. It's called Willis. And there's a dwarf kid. He's called Arnold. And I've been watching that show on repeat on YouTube for the past couple of weeks. So I'm really into Different Strokes. And I've actually also been watching Dallas, Dynasty, Falcon Crest. I also watched, what other show was I watching? I was watching another show recently. I forget the name of the show. What's Happening? I watched What's Happening, Facts of Life. I like all of those 80s type of shows. I watched them all. I don't know what happened, but sometimes you just go on a binge on those 1980s shows, Yeah. Willan G is in the house. Okay, perfect. I got Willan G and Castles Beth in the house. The two most beautiful ladies. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. The two most beautiful ladies in the Philippines are in my channel, as well as Nita. I don't know what happened to Nita, but Nita was also here. So, yeah, got all of you beautiful ladies in my chat. Thank you very much for coming. And supporting the Toronto Brad channel. Thank you guys very much. Willan G. Guys, Willan G is a supermodel. I don't know if you guys checked out her community page, but her community page is fire. If you guys like a beautiful Filipina, Go check out Willan G, man. She is woo, smoking hot. Willan G, smoking hot Filipina. She makes me want to go to the Philippines. Willan G. See, go to our community. If you open up Willan G's page, right, and you go to community, I'm gonna show you guys. I might. You guys are gonna be like, you guys never seen nothing like Willan G before. Let me show you guys. I'm kind of old here, so just bear with me, guys. Look at Willan G, man. She's beautiful lady. Look at that. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Look at that, man. Look at my. I'm so old. I'm so old, man. I can't do nothing right. Jeez, man. Willan G, you're like a supermodel, man. Holy crow. She's like a supermodel, man. You're just simple. Simple and sexy, maybe. Oh my God. Willan G. Very hot lady. But anyways, yeah. I see Willan G, Castles Beth. Thank these guys, man, every day that they come into my chat. I don't know what I would do without these two in my chat, and Nita too, but Nita doesn't talk that much in my chat. Nita come in my chat and then she kind of just disappears. So, yeah, guys, give me the thumbs up. Let me know you appreciate. And yeah, we're going to try to do the live stream for the rest of the weekend. So Friday and Saturday night for sure. Maybe on Saturday as well, I'll do the live stream. Depending on Cheap Charlie, Ed Sweeney, Be More Ron, like all these guys go live. If they're live, I probably won't be live, but and also the boss, right? Barry the boss. But usually on the weekend I stream either before or after Barry the boss. So there's no issues there. Oh, Rabbit Travels is in the house, man. I'm trying to do it for December, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be after. I think it's going to be after December because I have to coordinate with my assistant manager. So I've been really busy at work. So we'll see how it goes. And I might not be able to get out there for the end of December because I should. Technically, if I was going to try to get out there for the end of December, I need to book my flight in the next 6 or 7 days. I usually book my flight 1 month in advance, right? But I hear the flight. I didn't even check the flight cost, but I've been hearing it's around $2,000 for the flight. So $2,000, and yeah, it's pricey. So, yeah. But we'll see. Hopefully. Anyways. How's my picture quality, guys? I always got to be asking you guys because I got to get the new webcam and I got to get a new cell phone. Always let me know if you have any issues with the picture quality. Very strange picture configuration on my wall. Internet Monster, that's my degree. That's my degree from Toronto University. And that's my class photo from university. And like I said, that's like 30 years old, man. That degree is 30 years old. Perfectly preserved. 30 years old, but it's totally perfectly preserved. My degree from university, so. Yeah, my hair looks great. Yeah, is this Rabbit Travels? This is Rabbit Travels, right? Yeah, boohoo. Yeah, I could go to Mexico, but I have commitments in the Philippines. I can't go to Mexico, right? I can't. I'd like to. I could go to Colombia, but I have commitments in the Philippines. I can't go to Colombia. I can't go to Mexico. I can't go to Dominican. I have to go to Philippines, right? So, yeah, that's my luck. And I know, yeah, the prices are insane to go to Philippines, right? They're gonna be like at least 2,000, right? It's gonna be expensive to go there, for sure. You can get pardons. Yeah, I can get pardons. But anyways, man, it's cool, man. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be interesting to see. Commitments means I have to meet many women in the Philippines. Commitments means I have to meet many women in the Philippines. Like Nita says, I have many women to meet in the Philippines. Nita will tell you. She goes, "Oh, Bradley, you have many women to meet in the Philippines. I know you're going to meet so many women in the Philippines, so many grannies you're going to meet in the Philippines." So every time I talk to Nita, that's what I always hear from her. She's like, "Bradley, though," like that, you know. Yeah, so, but we'll see what happens. I'm not sure yet. I got a couple of days to book a flight. If I have to, I can book a flight, but I want to coordinate with my boss. I got to get this training for the lift trucks, and I got to make sure that the Amazon is able to get through their peak season. So I might not be able to travel until at least January. Cover the meat. Well, um, Internet Monster. Nita will tell you the details. If you want to know the details, you can ask Nita. She's in the chat, Internet Monster. You can, Internet Monster, just ask Nita. She's in the chat. You can ask her, and she can answer or not answer your question that you just asked me. Because Nita's in the chat. You want to ask that question, you can just ask her. She's in the chat. Go hard, brother, in the house, man. Go hard, brother, man. How's it going? You know, I haven't seen Barry the Boss. What happened to Barry? I haven't seen him live. He wasn't live today. Was he live yesterday? Was Barry the Boss live yesterday? He was live yesterday, right? But I didn't see him live. I didn't see Barry the Boss live today. So I didn't see him live today, but I came home from work a little bit late. So I wasn't 100% sure. You haven't seen Barry in ages? He quit. I know. Oh, I heard that there was some controversy yesterday. I was in Barry's chat, and then I left Barry's chat because on YouTube they had a review of the show. I'm watching this Star Wars show. I watched a Star Wars show. It's called Andor. And they had a review on Andor. And as I was watching Barry the Boss on YouTube, I saw that they had this review on Andor, which I just watched in the morning before I left to go to work. And I said, okay, let me watch this video on YouTube about the Star Wars Andor show that I'm watching. Anyways, I came out of Barry's chat to watch Andor. When I finished watching the review of Andor, I saw that Capio was live. So I went into Capio's chat, and I saw, some of the people that I know. I know those guys like Stu D. They were all the people in Capio's chat were all people that used to go into Barry's chat. So in a way, it's like, you can't be like, oh, because Barry and Capio had a falling out, I can't talk with people, because those guys that are in Capio's chat, those were guys that were in Barry's chat before. I used to talk to them before, and it's just like, it's not, it doesn't make any sense that because two people fight, I can't still be friends with those guys that were friends. We were friends in Barry's chat from before. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I went in there and I was chatting with some of the guys, and I did give a $5 to Capio, and then I heard that they were not happy that I gave $5 to Capio. So, yeah. I saw that he banned my buddy Something Wong. I saw he banned Something Wong, and Something Wong is one of Barry's big supporters. He always comes in with a dono for Barry, and I don't know why Barry banned Something Wong. Something Wong is one of Barry's biggest supporters, just like me. Like, we're all big supporters, but I don't know if you have people that are big supporters of yours, you shouldn't ban them. But Barry's logic is different. Barry's logic is, even if you give a donation, you can't say anything bad or anything like that. Otherwise, you're gonna get banned or whatever. So he has just a different mindset. than some other people. So, and we don't hate. Everyone is free to have their own perspective, right? That's my feeling. So that's Barry's perspective, and you know, that's his choice to make, and my choice is just let everyone chat and let them say what they want to say. Like, you notice in my chat, I don't have much modding. Everyone's a mod in my chat, and I'm not censoring what you guys say. You guys can say whatever you guys want. Like, Internet Monster comes in my chat every day. Every time I'm live, Internet Monster comes in my chat and totally ridicules me 100%, and nobody's gonna ban him. No one's gonna censor him from saying what he wants to say, and he never crosses the line, I would say. But you just gotta get used to it. Like with something Wong, he sometimes he makes a joke about Barry and stuff like that, but it's like so harmless, and he also gives a lot of donations to Barry. So he's a guy you want to keep coming because you never know, he might one day drop a big dono. You know, yeah. Okay, he lives by the mafia code. Okay, I understand. That's his logic, right? He lives by the mafia code, and I don't. Yeah, I don't live by the mafia code, man. So, hmm but yeah. So yeah, that was the interesting yesterday. So after I finished the Star Wars YouTube, I went to Capio's, I gave 5, and then after that I noticed Barry. I was gonna go back into Barry's chat, so after I was in Capio's chat for a bit, I was gonna go back into Barry's chat, but then somebody came into Capio's chat and said Barry wasn't happy. He didn't like that I gave the $5 and that he was gonna end his stream off, and so I wasn't able to go back into Barry's chat, so I was in the mall at this time. I just went to the library and I just hung out there for like an hour in the library before I came back home. There was no rush really for me to come back home, so I just stayed there, and then that was that. And I was planning to go live last night. But I'm so tired from work. I fell asleep, so I didn't go live last night. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. Do I have any codes of conduct? No, not really. I mean, especially for YouTube, I don't know what censors, because YouTube has their own codes of conduct, right? So there's nothing more that I can bring to the table in terms of a code of conduct for my chat. YouTube has their own code of conduct, right? Jay Smith is in the house, man. Jay Smith is in the house. What's up, Jay? How's it going? And how's life in Thailand, Mr. J. Smith? Thanks for coming to my chat. We were just talking about Charlie and how he's doing in Thailand. We're talking about life and getting older. Talking about our jobs, and yeah, we're just having a good chat about life. We're talking about life in different perspectives, man. Jay. And I got a really cool cat in my chat. I got Castles Beth and Will NG. I got Will NG, Castles Beth, Nita, aka Granny Flapjacks. Nita, Granny Flapjacks. That's what Internet Monster calls her. Granny Flapjacks. That's insane. I cannot call anybody that. That's insane. Granny Flapjacks. Nita's having a good laugh right now. Nita's like, when did I become Granny Flapjacks? Nita's like, I'm not Granny Flapjacks. April Islander girl is Granny Flapjacks. April Islander girl is definitely Granny Flapjacks. She takes the cake for Granny Flapjacks. Yeah, the Sith Lord of Super Chats. Thank you, Internet Monster. So yeah, we have Castles Beth and Will NG in the chat as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I told you already. I'm old, man. I told you guys, man. This chat is for men of 50 years old, man. If you're a man of 50 years old, welcome to the Toronto Brad chat. This chat is for you. If you're a man of 50 years old, this is your chat. Welcome to Toronto Brad chat. Thank you guys for coming to my chat and chatting with a geriatric black guy. A geriatric, decrepit, skinny, little black guy. Thanks for coming to my chat. Only outdone by FBI guy himself, man. It's not lube. My lube lotion. Oh my god. I use this. It's lotion, but I mixed it with water. So I use it on my hair. So like it's like a water. It's like a water. It's not like a lotion. You see, it's just water. And then I do it like this, and then I put like in my hair, like that. It's I. It's not. It's not lube. It's not lube. Single hand side of the game. Oh, something. No. I have a lotion, but it's not in this room. I have another one. I have the actual lotion in another room, but this is not lotion. That's not lotion. It's just water. I use it to style my hair. It's not lotion. Yes, Will and G. Will and G. Brad, when are you going to the brown hole on the beach that you were concerned about the sand? Could cause serious chafing. Lubing and tubing. One hand needed for loving, two hands. Just like bears in the sea bottle. Oh man, you guys are brutal, man. You guys are brutal. Oh my god, you guys have brutal jokes, man. If I was one of those guys like Mana, you guys would all be banned. You guys have brutal jokes, man. Oh man. You guys have brutal jokes, man. You guys are killing me right now. You guys are like all kidding comedians, man. You guys are so funny. I almost spit my juice out just now. You guys are killing me with jokes, man. Oh, hey, there you go. I have a little bit of Vaseline. I have a little bit of Vaseline. It's not a lot though. It's pretty much empty. No, the lube side of the game. The lube side of the game. It's not much, but I have a little bit. Oh no, nose bleeding. Oh no, nosebleed, Will and G. Okay, Will and G, go take care of your nosebleed, Will and G. Will and G. If you were Mana, I would ask you if you can give me a standing ovation. Oh, man. Guys, Mana is one of Cheap Charlie's dearest friends. We should not be making fun of Mana. And actually, I met Mana in person. I met Mana when I was on Soy Made in Thailand. I met Mana. And I hung out with him. And, you know, when I met Mana, it gave me a perspective on people with disabilities. You know, it gave me a little bit of perspective. And life, I told you, like, we're all old. Like I said before, I'm like 50 years old. And the one thing that I can say is that I got a perspective on life by hanging out with Mana Mana, because I understood how Mana Mana, he tries to shelter, tries to protect his psyche. He tries to insulate himself from people saying mean things to him about his disability. Because when we and Mana Mana and Charlie, Cheap Charlie, when we were bar hopping in Pattaya, when we were going from the bar to the bar in Soy made in Thailand, he was very careful that when we do the streaming, that Charlie is keeping the camera on the bar and not on him, especially when we were mobilizing from the street and into the bar. So he didn't want that to be filmed in a specific way. So that gave me insight into how people with a disability can insulate themselves against people that are trying to be negative or try to throw all kind of mean stuff at him. I understood that maybe if the Cheap Charlie were to show Mana Mana getting in and out of his wheelchair, that people would have been really vicious to him, and he might, it might have impacted him maybe psychologically to see people very vicious to him about his disability. So maybe it gave me a little perspective like that. Mm-hmm. Man. Oh, he died in France. Are you sure that he died in France? And did Cheap Charlie never said anything that Mana Mana that he died when he was in France? He didn't say nothing, but yeah. But yeah, that's life in anyways, guys. You guys are really loyal supporters, man. You guys giving me big props. You guys giving me thumbs up. You guys come into my chat. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing a wild chat, Friday night chat. I'll be either in North York Center. I might go to the cafe and we'll have our chat there, and it should be good. Hopefully we get a big chat. Should be good, man. I think it's gonna be all right. And I want to see Will and G and Castles Beth in the house and something Wong, and yeah, need to have StreamYard sync. Yeah, first things first. I need to get the webcam, the 1080p. You guys keep complaining about the picture quality, so I need to get the 1080p webcam first. And then I got to get the streaming phone, so that you guys stop complaining about my phone when I'm doing the on the street or IRL live streaming. I have like an iPhone 16 with the X Pro, 16X Pro. Is that what you call it? I don't know, but anyways, it's like the good phone. It has a 1080p and a 4K camera, and I'm gonna be trying to make you guys have a better experience when I'm doing my live stream. Thanks, Jermaine, for dropping by. Thanks for giving me the props. Thanks for giving me the thumbs up. And yeah, man, I'm just talking about what I'm gonna do for you guys. I'm gonna get a better webcam, and I'm gonna get a better a phone for when I'm walking around, that you guys have a better camera angle, that it's a 4K, so you guys stop whining, because every time you guys always whine, oh Bradley, it's a potato, you're on a dial-up connection, and yeah, I never hear the end of it. So yeah. But anyways, guys, thanks for giving me the thumbs up, man. You guys giving me, I have 15 thumbs up. Get me to 16. Can I get to 16 thumbs up, guys? Get me to 16. Oh my God, if I get lucky 16 thumbs up. And yeah. Yeah, thank you guys. I should get a pet mouse. So Charlie got a mouse. I didn't see that. I've been watching Charlie's streams, and Jay Smith in the house. Whoa, Out of nowhere, Jay Smith with the super chat. Big ups, Jay Smith. Big ups with the super chat. Thank you very much. We're rocking and rolling. Thank you for the 79 cent or 79 pence soldier. Boom! Jay Smith delivers. Jay Smith delivers the soldiers, man. Whoop whoop. Big ups, man. You guys remember that guy? I don't know how many of you guys remember that guy. Pattaya Street Cruiser. He used to be right up there with Cheap Charlie and Dad Farang and Bangkok 112. I used to really love the Pattaya Street Cruiser. And he had this habit. He had this habit of banning everybody. He banned everybody that was in his chat. Even the people that we love, Pattaya Street Cruiser, he banned us all. So eventually, I had to unsubscribe to his channel because he's always banning you. It's like, what's the point? You know, I was just like, I had to give up, man. But, you know, yeah. Yeah, single man side of the game. Big ups. One penicillin pill. 5 millimeters of Vaseline. That's yeah. Yeah, the guy, Pattaya Street Cruiser, he's biting the hand that feeds him, man. He's always banning everybody in his chat, so he could have been the guy that's making so much money, right? But he banned everybody. He banned all of us. He can only get 2 people in his chat. Everybody's banned. Yeah. Yeah, he's ridiculous, man. He bans us for basically he banned us all for no reason at all. And he banned the people that would have been super chatting to him. We're the ones that would have monetized his channel, and he banned us, and so yeah, man, he's not the brightest cookie, man. He would have been the biggest YouTuber. Yes, exactly. He is so obnoxious, but he's just a good guy to watch live stream because he is so obnoxious. He thinks he's the greatest thing live streamer, but because he kept banning us, people just said, forget it, I'm going to unsubscribe, and I'm not going to be in his chat. Now his chats, he has barely anybody in his chats because he just basically kept banning everybody. He used to have a good chat, but I don't get it with him, man. Yeah. Oh, man. But anyways, enough of Pattaya Street Cruiser, man. He's long since gone. He had his chance and he failed. He didn't take advantage of the opportunity that was given to him, and he went after the hand that was feeding him, which was us. And so he gets what he deserves, and that's why his YouTube channel is where it's at right now, man. So yeah. Yeah, that's it, man. Nobody's gonna go back because we know exactly what he's gonna do. Plus, a lot of our accounts probably still banned on his channel. So, what's the point, man? Oh, you met him? He's a nice guy. Okay, Be More Ron met Pattaya Street Cruiser. He says it's a nice guy. You know what, Be More Ron? I don't doubt that Pattaya Street Cruiser is a nice person because that's kind of the reason why we were following him on YouTube, right? Like, we wouldn't follow him if we didn't like his personality. So we did like Pattaya Street Cruiser, but it was just that when we were in the chat, he kept on banning us, and then that made us dislike him. But the reason that we followed him in the first place was because he had an engaging personality. He seemed like a nice guy. I liked his accent. I don't know what his accent was. I don't know if it was a South African accent. I think he was kind of South African. He talked like this a little bit, eh? Kind of had this South African type of accent, eh? And I can't make the Pattaya Street Cruise. His accent was so wild. He kind of had that crazy little accent. I liked his little accent, and I liked it. He's cool, man. And but yeah, he kept banning me in the chat, so now I just think he's like a lowlife, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, South African Dutch, yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyways, yeah, we follow them. Like all of the guys that we follow, we follow them because they have an engaging personality, right? What's the other guy? There was another guy, Dead Farang. Like he was like Dead Farang. Dead Farang, engaging personality, looks like an amazing guy. Has a cool accent, cool Australian accent, you know. So yeah, we we gotta make it there. Yeah, he's a kept man. He needs a lady with resources to maintain his finances. It makes sense that he needs a lady with some type of financial resources. Otherwise, you know, yeah. So, yeah, guys. But anyways, do I still have Castles Beth in the house? Do I still have Willan G? Do I still have Nita? Do I still have Grasshopper? Be More Ron? Something Wong? Do I have all of my homies exit to Thailand? You guys all in the chat? What's going on, homies? Jay Smith's in the house. Jermaine S. He's from Denmark? Okay. He's from Denmark. Okay. Pick Boss says he's taller than, and he met him. Pick Boss is 6'5". Wow. Pick Boss is a huge guy, 6'5". I don't know. He kind of, his accent kind of sounds South African a little bit like this. But you know, that's just me. I mean, I think everybody that has any type of accent is a South African. It's, back in the day, my girlfriend, her parents were South African, and they all talk with this thick Afrikaans accent. They're going to talk like this, the kind of Afrikaans like this, and so sometimes they would switch from English, like the English to the Afrikaans. They would switch back and forth, and I would try to listen and try to understand what they were saying, kind of talking like this. It's making funny, man. But yeah, it's cool. I like Afrikaans. Cool accent, man. Afrikaans is one of the coolest accents that you can get, man. So yeah, it's a cool accent, man. Yeah. But anyways, guys, yeah. So tomorrow, guys, we're gonna do it again. I'm not able to do an 8-hour live stream like Cheap Charlie. I can't do an 8-hour live stream like Charlie, but tomorrow we'll do another, like, what I can do? I can do like an hour and 20 minutes. Even if I'm in the Philippines, the most I can do is like an hour and 20-minute live stream. I can't do like an 8-hour. So Will NG, Castles Bet, thanks for your support. Go hard, brother. Thanks for your support. Thanks for tuning into my stream. I'll have to do a sleep stream, but I'm already monetized. Why do I need the watch hours now? I've already been streaming for over an hour. Why do I need to do a sleep stream for watch hours, man? Let's go watch Ben or Cheap Charlie or something like that. Tomorrow is Big Bread Fridays. Yes, Fridays from the cafe, the Tim Hortons cafe. My Big Bread Fridays is in the Tim Hortons cafe. It's so crazy. I'll be in the cafe and Tim Hortons. Yeah, we'll be doing our vlog there. Yo, Ron's accent is. I can do an American accent. You guys want to hear an American accent? I can do different American accents. I can do the American accent like this, kind of talk like this, right? You know, it's kind of like your standard American accent, kind of talks like someone talks like this. Then you got like your Southern American accent. They kind of talk like this, kind of twangy, like, you know, kind of twangy. And then you got your Texas accent, kind of talk like this, Texas, you know, like that. Then you got your standard American accent, which is like this. So you can do them all. You can do your Southern Texas accent. Yeah, man. I like accents. I think accents are cool, man. How do you tell people from where they are? So you hear an accent, you know exactly where they're from, right? I can't do UK accent. I can't do like a proper British accent. I can't do that. I can do American accent because I know the American accent. I can't do a British accent, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't do the UK accent. The UK accent's a bit harder for me because I don't have enough people around me that speak with the UK accent, so it's hard for me to mimic it. Australian accent. Can I do an Australian accent? No, can't do Australian. Boston. The Boston accent I can't do. Boston is. I sometimes I can do the Boston accent, but sometimes I can't. I got to be really studying Boston to do the Boston accent. But I can do it sometimes. I can do the Boston accent, and I can do the New York accent. You come from New York. This is how we talk in New York. You talk kind of like this and talk through your nose. I don't know, but it's kind of like that. It's kind of different type of accent. It's kind of talking through your nose type of accent is New York, whereas the Southern accent is kind of a sing song. So the Southern accent is a sing song with a hard R. So your sing song without your R's are hard, but your sing song is the Southern accent. Texas accent's like cowboy. It's like a cowboy accent. It's a Texas accent, kind of like this, but it's like kind of a cowboy kind of talk, like that, kind of like that. And you just like so Texas accent. You just cowboy. You're a cowboy when you talking when you're texting. You're a cowboy, right? But if you're in the South, you got to talk like this, and you're talking more sing song, or you're having hard R on all your words. I'm talking about Roscoe and got to get them Duke boys. That kind of talk like this. You understand what I'm saying, right? With your harder R, kind of like that. Yeah, yeah. My accents are off. Okay, what accent is off? Tell me. You tell me what accent is off. No, man, it's not off. Like, what are you talking about? My southern accent's on point. If I went to Georgia right now, nobody's gonna know right from left if I'm from Georgia or not. They're gonna say this motherfucker is from Georgia. There ain't gonna be any doubt about that. They're gonna be this guy's from Georgia. You're gonna be all right. They ain't gonna be like this guy's from Canada. They don't know no different if I'm from Georgia or if I'm from Alabama, Tuscaloosa. They ain't gonna know. No, Jamaican. I can do Jamaican. Now, what are you talking about? Now, go on, what you talking about? What you talking about, Jermaine? You say I sound Jamaican. Actually, you know what accent I can do? I can do the Trinidadian accent. So I can do a Trinidadian accent. So how many of you here in this chat? How many of you guys been to the Caribbean? How many of you guys here coming from Trinidad? This is a Trinidad accent. You see, I'm giving you a real life Trinidad accent. So if you guys come into Trinidad, I want you to understand how we do things here in Trinidad. You're getting a real Trinidad accent. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. And I hope you enjoy your time here in Trinidad. That's my Trinidad accent for you. Big ups. If you like a Trinidad accent. Now I can do the Trinidad accent because I am Trinidadian. My parents is from Trinidad. So I am able to do a Trinidadian accent. And I don't think that anyway. No, guy, Trinidad is not a Jamaican accent. You don't know the difference between Trinidad and Jamaica. You can't understand word for word what one Jamaican is saying. This is a Trinidad accent. This is no Jamaican accent. This is Trinidadian. It's not Jamaican. What's wrong with you? Where you come from? This is a Trinidad accent. You don't know the difference between Trinidad and Jamaica? What's wrong with you? Trinidad accent is easy. It's an easy accent for you to learn. You got to talk a proper Trinidadian accent. If you come to Trinidad, you're gonna find here Trinidad is a very posh island. You can't compare Trinidad to Jamaica. Jamaica like animals. Trinidad is posh. Okay, so there's a big difference between Trinidad and Jamaica. Gee, what, you guys don't like my Trinidad accent? You guys don't like the real deal Trinidad accent? Why you guys think that? Listen, okay, guy. My parents are from Trinidad. My dad is from San Fernando. My mom is from Morvan in Trinidad. Why are you saying that my accent is sound like Jamaican? It's a real Trinidadian accent from second generation Canadian. You don't know. You guys in the chat, you're too white to understand the difference between Trinidad and Jamaica. It's two different islands, two different culture. Jamaica is like not Trinidadian. They're not rich. They don't have nice island. Jamaica don't have beautiful girl like Trinidad. Okay, get it straight. There's a big difference between Trinidad and Jamaica. But I like doing the American accents more than the Trinidad accent. I can do the American accents I like, man. I like doing the American accents. Barry has good knowledge of the diet. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, I like it. Yo, man, Trinidad is nice, guy. Listen, I can tell you something. Here, let me tell you guys something. Back in the day, when I was a kid, I wanted to go to Trinidad because I know in Trinidad they have the most beautiful ladies in all of the world. Trinidad girl, most beautiful girls, even more beautiful than the girls in Thailand or Philippines. Okay, but the problem with the girls in Trinidad is they're a bit rough. Even, yeah, I would say the girls in Trinidad are a bit rough, but they're very beautiful. If you want to get a girl in Trinidad, my recommendation is to go for the Trinidad girl that is from the right background, privilege, and a mix of culture. So maybe if you want a real nice Trinidad girl, you're gonna get a Trinidad girl that's a mix of Middle East and Chinese. You get a Trinidad girl like that, a Chinese Syrian, or you're gonna get a Guyanese Portuguese. You're gonna get a nice mix. Don't get just straight one culture. Don't get a straight Indian Trinidadian. You want to get a mix from a high level in society. That would be my recommendation if you go to Trinidad. Yeah. That's my recommendation. But anyways, man. It's 10:30, man. How long have I been doing this stream? I just when did the stream start? Oh man. Stream started. Now Luzon is expensive. Okay, guys. Anyways, guys. Where's Rich Bang? How come Rich Bang didn't come on tonight? Usually Rich Bang comes in my chat. I think I'm done my drink, hey? Rich Bang wasn't here today. But When you're going to Trinidad, never. I'm too scared to go to Trinidad. You get shot. What? You can get shot right off getting the plane, man. You get off the plane, bam, you're dead. No way you're going to Trinidad, Holmes. You want to live? You like living life? If you like living life, don't go to Trinidad. You'll get killed in a heartbeat, man. Don't go there. But lots of beautiful Indo-Trinidadian girls there. you like you like mix of Trinidad Indian and black, or you like Syrian, you like Portuguese, you like Spanish, you like Venezuelan. Like right now in Trinidad, they have a lot of Venezuelan girls, right? Because the bad economy in Venezuela, so a lot of Venezuelans are in Trinidad right now, right? Because they're coming to make money, right? Because there's Venezuela is having some big problems, so everyone from Venezuela is coming to Trinidad. So we have a lot of Venezuelan girls in Trinidad, and yeah. But the problem with Trinidad is it's got a real problem with crime and people getting shot. So you probably don't want to go to Trinidad. Yeah. Fiverr.com to help with content. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm glad you guys having a good time, man. It's all good. Yeah, Trinidad ladies are very pretty, man. I gotta admit, Trinidad girls, like if you go to the UK, if you ever go to the United Kingdom, if you guys are in London or anything like that, you guys will see the Trinidadian girls, and yeah, they're definitely Trinidadian girls are at a higher level than most of the girls in the UK. Like they're at a high level, but they also know that they're in demand, right? So at the same time, they're like a very, how do you say, high maintenance. Trinidad girls are high maintenance. Like only really rich guys, really super rich guys can deal with Trinidadian girls. Like if you're broke or anything like that, then forget it. You're not getting any Trinidadian girl. I can tell you that right now. Yeah. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, Colombia. Again, you can go to Colombia and there's lots of pretty girls, but yeah, you don't feel safe in Colombia. It's the same thing, right? So yeah. Brad, can you flash the? Are you trying to make a video? Jay Smith wants me to flash the Vaseline bottle. It's empty, Jay. The Vaseline bottle has been empty for years. I don't know why I haven't thrown it out. It's empty. I'm not using it as a lotion or lube. So, Flip for Profits in the house. What's going on, Flip? Flip for Profits, Will and G, Nita. I should have thrown this out long time ago. Look at it, it's empty. It's totally empty. You guys have some wild imagination that I'm using this for lubing up. And remember, I'm 52, right? You guys remember I'm over 50, so I need all kind of stuff to make it work. So this ain't gonna help me. I need to go to Thailand and get the little Indian guy at the side of the street selling the Kamagra. This ain't gonna do it. That's what when you go to that. Remember, you guys remember what was the guy's name? Pattaya Pariah. You guys remember Pattaya Pariah? And he would he would go to Pattaya, and the first thing that he does when he goes to Pattaya, so Pattaya Pariah would make these little YouTube vlogs, and he would talk about how he gets to Pattaya. He would talk about how he gets his hotel. He would talk about how long he needs to spend with a bar girl. He would talk about all of his daily routine. So he did some vlogs, and he talked about, oh man, when you land in Pattaya, you got to go to the pharmacy, or you got to go to the dude on the street, and you got to get your Apkele, your Kamagra, your Viagra. And you say, oh man, you get a few Apkele, and and you're some beer, and you're gonna be good to go for the whole night. Yeah. So yeah, but Pattaya Pariah was one of the classic. He was a classic YouTuber. I don't know why he stopped vlogging. He was legendary. But then you know what happened to him? So what happened to Pattaya Pariah was he was the problem with Pattaya Pariah was he was doing his streams, and then he did one stream on a Lima. He did it on a Lima, and he said, okay, this one night he made that one exception. He made this one exception, and he went with a Lima, but his viewers kind of like split, and so it kind of that was right around when he stopped doing his vlogs, right? When he revealed that he one time the Lima just a huge explosion of the people on his chat were fighting it out over that he went on the Lima side of the game. He went the Lima Bravo side of the game. Anyways, man. But anyways, you guys are so quiet, man. But I got yeah. Anyways, guys. He lost respect for him. Yeah, yeah. Pataya Pariah. I didn't lose respect. I thought his commentary was like very. His commentary was very witty. So I never lost respect for Pataya Pariah. But I know that he did lose a lot of his audience by revealing that he did do that outside of the norm, indulgence that he has, I guess. And then he filmed it, or didn't film it, but he just he vlogged it, and yeah, people just didn't like it. So I know that was pretty much the end of his channel. But he was up to that point, his channel was like number one channel. Like he had taken over from Cheap Charlie. He had taken over. Everyone was like, when the hell is Pataya Pariah doing a vlog? So you know. Mhm. So yeah. Actually, Nita's in the chat, so you can talk. You can Thailand Huron. You can ask Nita. Nita's in the chat. You can ask Nita that question, man. Oh man, he says to mention the Lima smoke like a man. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Here, I'll tell you guys a little story. I'll tell you a little story. When I'm taking the bus home from work, not recently, but maybe about 5 months ago, I used to take the bus home from work, and there was this like Latina. I think she's Dominican or something like that, and she was mixed or something like that. And I'm like, wow, compared to the Thais and all of that, she's much better. But we all have this thing that we don't want to go to Latin America. We don't want to go to Colombia, or we don't want to go to Venezuela, because or Dominican. Like, just no. Like, we want to go to Thailand and Philippines. But to be honest, yeah, the girls in Dominican, Venezuela, and Colombia are better looking, and they're probably cheaper, and you're not going to get in a world of hurt like you will with a Thai or a Filipina. So yeah, it's possible. Hmm. How much do you think 10,000 views? Yeah, it's Ben, it's about $5. Ben, it's probably less than $5. 10,000 views. So I'm roughly getting about maybe 3 cents for every 30 views. So 300, I would get 30 cents. 3,000, I would get $3. $10. Yeah, somewhere between $5 and $10, Ben. Yeah. I don't know, Scott, but they're definitely nice, full figured, right? Dominican ladies are not, and they're like all different complexion too, right? Like some of them are light, some of them look like they're white, even though they're black. That's the funny thing about Dominicans. Sometimes they look white, but they're black. That's the really thing you got to be careful with Dominicans, because they fool you. Dominican women can fool you. You will 100% think from a distance that they're white, but they're not white. Dominicans are not white. Don't ever fall for it. They may look like they're white. They're not white. They're black. And they do all kinds of shit to their hair to make them hair look like they're white, but they're not white. They're black. They're race deniers pretty much. Dominicans, they just deny what they are. What they are. Dominicans, they're black. And it's kind of hilarious the lengths that some of these Dominicans go to make themselves look white. But then when you get close up to, like, when a black person, like a real black person, gets up to a Dominican, we know they're black. There's no denying it. But actually, there's some Dominican. Actually, you know what? There's some Dominican girls that have fooled me, and only until I got very close to them did I find out that that they were black, because they had to show me pictures of their family members. So many years, maybe 20 years ago, I knew a Dominican girl, and she was very beautiful and everything like that. And I didn't even know she was black. I didn't know that until she showed me a picture of her brother who was black like me. And then I was like, what the hell? How do these girls do this? How do you do it? And I'm like, it's insane, you know. Oh, Jay Smith with the super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming in with the super chat. And Jay Smith, Nita Vlog, thanks you for that super chat, Nita. Nita Vlog is thanking you right now for that super chat. Nita Vlog is like this right now. When is the super chat coming? When is the super chat coming? Nita Vlog is like, I need a super chat. So boom, Jay Smith, one of the pillars of the bosses community. A pillar of the bosses community is in the chat, and he dropped a boom, man. He's helping out on the backside. He's helping out on the back ender. He's helping out on the back end. Jay Smith's coming in on the back. How can I say this without sounding totally stupid? Jay Smith coming in on the back ender. Jay Smith is coming in with the dono on the back ender side of the game. I'm 5'8". Oh man. Stealing the cake side of the game. Oh man. You know what? Something wrong. I didn't notice the poverty in the Philippines. It is poor. Then here's something that I noticed: the difference between Philippines and Thailand. So when I was driving through Manila, the houses in Manila, you can see, are poor. Whereas in Bangkok, I didn't really see the houses that looked poor. So when I was driving through Bangkok and everywhere, Bangkok looked nice. I didn't see people in Bangkok that looked poor, but in Philippines, I saw the house like not nice. So, you know, yeah, it's wasn't as nice as Thailand. So, but anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna the back ender side of the game. So guys, we're gonna do this tomorrow, guys. So save your energy up. We're gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow. We're gonna try and keep it lively. We'll do the same thing, but I'll be outside a bit. So we'll see how it goes, man. But Nita is here, and I got to talk to Nita for a bit. I have to talk to Nita, guys, for a bit. Castles Beth, thank you guys for coming. Castles Beth, Will and G, Jay Smith, Something Wrong, Be More Ron. Tomorrow's topic is Big Brad Fridays for tomorrow. Big Brad Friday. Let's do I'll make up a topic. I'll put something together. But I got to talk to Granny Flapjacks because just for a little bit, because I'm going to go to bed soon. So I'm going to go to bed. I got to go to work. But I want to just talk to her for a bit. Plus, I got to do some work stuff, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. So let's end it off here, and then I gotta talk to Nita. Drop the link for Nita. Oh yeah, let me drop the link for Nita. Yeah, good thing. Let me drop the link for Nita, guys. Give me 1 second. You guys can drop the link for Nita so she can get her channel monetized, because that way she's can make her own money. So let's drop Nita channel. Let's drop the link for Nita's channel here so you guys can go and check out Nita's channel. And then let's get her monetized so that way she can make her own, she can do her own little YouTube business. Nita's, yeah, I know Nita for 5 years, Scotty. I know her for 5 years. I know Nita since, like when, 2017, 2016? Some 2017. I know her since 2017. So 5 years. I know her. I know her. I met her in a November or October of 2017. So I know her a long time. But anyways, guys, yeah, tomorrow I'll make a topic, but I'll be downtown, not downtown. I'll be in North York Center, and yeah, we'll do big Brad Fridays. Yeah, Nita. I want Nita to have her own YouTube channel so she can do her own little vlogging. That way she's good, you know. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick chat with Nita, and I'll talk with you guys tomorrow. But thanks for coming in. What did we do? We spent about almost 2 hours here tonight, man. Thank you guys. Big ups. And yeah, we're doing the hardcore side of the game, man. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow we do it again. Tell the boss peace out, Holmes. We on the peace treaty side of the game. Yes, I'm a mentor. I'm a mentor, Be More. All right, Be More. You go live. Ben Newton, go live. Somebody go live. Let's get out of here. I want to watch somebody on YouTube. One of you guys go live so I can watch you guys, and we'll do this tomorrow, man. Take care. Peace out, Holmes.